asked for it.
Thank you all for coming here today as we support this commitment of love between Nick and Jackie as they choose to spend their lives together.
Jackie, I love you, and today I take you to be my wife. The moment we first met, that night at a key, you grabbed my hand and my heart. And today, I have the honor of taking your hand in marriage.
Nick. As most of our guests may now know, and if you don't, surprise, I've had the honor and privilege of calling you my husband in the privacy of our home for the last year. I'll talk really fast. After today, I will finally be able to scream it to the mountaintops that you are my husband and I am your wife. They say the first year of marriage is the hardest, and I have to agree that the first year did have its challenges. We settled into our own place, adjusted to new schedules, learned a lot about finances, learned a lot about family, and mourned the devastating loss of our beloved Dylan, who I know is looking down at us today, as the last time we saw him, he was celebrating our engagement.
I remember the first day I told you I loved you, like it was yesterday. You didn't believe me. Well, today, I finally get to tell you I told you so. You brought joy into my life in many ways. Your love of nature, adventure, family, and friendship.
Oh my God.
Your drive to pursue your career and your passions is an inspiration to me and everybody who knows you.
Over the course of the last few months, I've asked many married couples what the secret to long and happy marriage is, and truth be told, no two answers were ever the same. I came to the conclusion that no one, are you sure? No one really knows, and there is no right answer. Just as no two loves are ever the same, no marriage or relationship is either. Real love is not like the Disney movies I grew up watching. It is not always happy, and we would be foolish to think so. Real love is raw, ugly, messy, and sometimes wet. And that's okay. Every time we're uncomfortable, we're growing. I'd be lying if I stood up here and said that the word forever didn't scare me, but you already know that. I didn't grow up in a household with two parents. We are young, and the odds of our generation are against us. I've told myself that expectations can set us up for failure, but the truth is, we only really fail if we don't try. If there's anything I've learned this past year, is that life is short and no tomorrow is guaranteed.
You showed me a love that fulfills me, not by our similarities, but by our differences. And it is in those differences that bring me humility, curiosity, openness, and joy. I promise to give you my thoughts, my attention, and my heart. To show you support, encouragement, and love. I promise to make you smile every day, just as you do for me. And I vow to be your equal partner, your friend, and husband, in a loving, honest, committed relationship, regardless of the obstacles we may face. I look forward to falling deeper in love with you every day for the rest of our lives together.
So Nick, here are my promises to you for as long as the universe allows. I promise to love you in good times and in bad, in wet and in dry. I promise to love you. Are you guys sure? I promise to love you even when I don't like you. I promise to remember that even when we fight, we are both on the same side. I promise to be your first responder and your security blanket in times of need. I promise to continue to support you in all that you do and be your biggest cheerleader in life. I promise to keep an open mind and an open heart to embrace change and unforeseen life events that happen to us, like pouring rain on our wedding day. I promise to remember that our marriage goes far beyond that of our first year and the celebration here today. I vow to remember that we may not be perfect, but we are worth fighting for, that you are worth fighting for. You're a man of great character, morals, and values. You're the loudest person in the room in the life of a party. You're the most kind, most generous, most loving soul I have ever met. Lord knows I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect, and yet you've embraced me in all my imperfections. Happy early anniversary. Happy wedding day. I love you so much. Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, at this time, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Oh my
I wanna be the one to stand out in the crowd with you.
Throughout college, Fatima and I made countless memories together. We experienced it all. Laughing, crying, celebrating, fighting, you name it. At some point throughout all of the madness, Fatima eventually stopped being my friend and became the sister I never had. Fatima has always been the person in my life who I go to when my soul is in need of a heart-to-heart conversation. She just understands me. Shortly after moving back to the Bay Area, Fatima told me about a guy she had met one night. His name? Nicholas Springer.
I can honestly say that you two are lucky to have met each other. You two complement each other very well. Jackie, you have all the plans and great ideas. Nick just rolls with it. It's such a joy to me to see that you two are now walking side by side in life's journey.
I'll admit that I soon became a little bit jealous because she began spending all of her free time with Nick. But then I had the opportunity to meet Nick one Halloween night, and my feelings of jealousy quickly vanished because Nick and I instantly hit it off and became friends. As time went on, I witnessed Fatima fall more and more in love with Nick. I still clearly remember the day I received a text message from Fatima freaking out, saying she thought Nick was the one. Nick had taken Fatima out on a romantic date which included a carriage ride. And the next morning he had made her her favorite breakfast. It was pretty early in their relationship, but Fatima just knew. And 3.5 years later, here we are celebrating their marriage.
It's beautiful to see your relationship blossom and bloom into what it is today. Here we are on this fine evening celebrating your marriage, and I'm so happy for both of you guys.
Nick, I just want to say thank you for loving Fatima the way that you do. I have seen the way you love and support her throughout the good, the bad, and the ugly. I know it's not always an easy task, but you choose Fatima every day, no matter what. From the bottom of my heart, I love you both very much, and I can't wait to see what the future has in store for you two.
Thank you to every single person who is here, because I don't think that highly of myself, but apparently y'all love me. I gotta say, tonight has been the absolute pinnacle of my entire life. I can only imagine that it gets somehow better from here, but only with this beautiful and wonderful woman by my side.
You guys are like the absolute best for hanging out with us in the rain. They say rain is supposed to be good luck, so we're gonna be really lucky. We must be, because you guys all love us. So we are so blessed, and I am so lucky to be loved. So thank you guys all so much for being here tonight. I hope you guys had fun.